Today is Columbus Day, but it might change in the future.
A number of states across the country are foregoing Columbus Day for an alternative that celebrates Native Americans.
Channel 5's Angela Vargas spoke with members of tribes in the valley who have mixed emotions.
Across the country, Christopher Columbus statues have been vandalized, and some places are celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day. Instead, one Valley Native American tribe and a historian tells us we should be celebrating both. The voyage of 1492 remains in our history. Some celebrate it today as Columbus Day, but others...
We like to say Indigenous Peoples Day to bring awareness to what we're doing. We've been here, but now we're not silenced.
Ruth Garcia is a member of the Carrizo Comecrudo tribe.
If we look at the reality of things, the people that were originally here on this land were Native Americans.
She and others have been camped out near the Eli Jackson Cemetery for 10 months. They are resisting the border wall from dividing what she believes is sacred ground. She says it's like when Columbus took over.
We belong to the land doesn't belong to us, so just giving back life into the area.
Other Native American tribes in the valley think differently.
We're Lipan Apache from this area, originally from La Gruya.
Ruben Cordova has mixed emotions. He knows of the hardship his people and Columbus's crew faced.
You have to remember that, a lot of people died from disease, and a lot of them also got killed by Native Americans when they arrived here.
People across the country are showing their reactions in another way, vandalizing Columbus statues. We took a walk through history with senior historian Tom Fort to find out what might have occurred, besides bringing horses and the Spanish culture.
One, they wanted to convert the Indians to Christianity, but also the idea was to set up plantations and use these people as slave labor.
Ford says both stages of history are important.
Remember both, study both, recognize both as significant.
They can celebrate both of them, put both names at the same time, Columbus, Indigenous Day. For me, it's the same thing. We remember those that we want to remember, no matter what.
To this day, historians question if Columbus was even the first person to discover America. They just know what items and emotions were added and left behind. So far, close to a dozen states and more than 100 U.S. cities have chosen to recognize Indigenous Peoples Day in some way, although nationally it is still referred to as Columbus Day. In the Channel 5 News studio, Angelo Vargas, Channel 5 News at 6.